Here is Jordan Peterson on Rule 1, stand straight with your shoulders back.
Chapter 1 is a bit of a meditation on the nature of hierarchies and the biochemistry of hierarchy, but it's also an injunction about how to present yourself, because you want to present yourself to the world in a manner that doesn't disgrace you in some sense. That might be a good way to think about it. And you don't want to disgrace yourself, because the consequence of disgrace is emotional dysregulation, more pain, less positive emotion. And so the best way to present yourself is to stand up forthrightly and to stretch out, and to occupy some space, and you make yourself sort of vulnerable by doing that, because you open up the front of your body, right? But it's a sign of confidence, and that way people are most likely to give you the benefit of the doubt. And that's a good way to start regulating your mood. But not only does it directly regulate your mood to stand up, because it's so tightly associated, like posture reflection is associated with serotonin and emotional regulation, but also because if you straighten up and you present yourself in that manner, then other people are more likely to take you seriously. And that means they'll start treating you as if you're a number 1 lobster instead of a number 10 lobster. And that's another way that you can at least give yourself the bloody benefit of the doubt, right? And confront the world in a courageous manner. And that's a really good way of figuring out how to establish yourself in multiple competence hierarchies, because one of the general rules of thumb about how to be successful is to confront things that frighten you forthrightly and with courage. And that's kind of a universal strategy for success. And so that's what the first chapter is about. So that's quite fun. My graduate students, I told them these lobster stories. My graduate students, when we used to go out for breakfast, and they were a very competitive bunch, very fractious and witty, and they were always trying to get one over on each other, and making some witty put down or something like that. And it got to the point in the restaurants where they put their claws in the air and clicked like this when they, got one over on one of their colleagues, which was very peculiar and strange and very funny as well. So that's rule number 1.
Jordan Peterson's desire that we avoid disgrace and gain confidence is warmly received. However, his strategy for doing so, of standing up straight with our shoulders back, is not very promising, because it doesn't tell us when to do it. The only people that are able to do that all day are security guards. Most of us are busy sitting or distracted with other things. When should we do this? That'll have a positive and ongoing effect on our personality. So Jewish teaching suggests a better strategy. In Ethics of Our Fathers, which in Hebrew is Pirkei Avot, chapter 1, paragraph 15, a famous sage by the name of Shammai, who lived around the time of Christ, before or after, around that time, said 3 things. Now, that whole chapter is about 3 things, and 3 things is a theme that I will develop in another series. There is a Jewish trinity, so to speak, and it can have a wide-ranging effect. But he said these 3 things. And the 3 things are, make regular times to study, that is, gain wisdom on a regular basis. Say little and do a lot. Means don't make big promises, but achieve big things. And thirdly, and this is the one I want to concentrate on, greet everyone with a pleasant countenance. That is, smile. Smile when you greet people. And that's the advice I think is much more powerful than standing straight with your shoulders back, because everybody that comes into your purview, that comes into your line of sight the first time, greet them with a smile. You can paste a smile on your face. No matter how busy you are or what's going on, you can teach yourself, train yourself to paste a smile on your face. And if you do, then right away, first of all, it makes you feel better. Pasting a smile on your face just has this effect on ourselves. But also it conveys a message to the other party. It tells them you're glad to see them, that you're happy they're there, that you want to work with them in a positive way. And even if they don't react immediately, some people don't because they're coming with their own problems, but internally there is a reaction. It'll have an effect, so be confident that this will work for you. And do it even if you don't feel like smiling, even if you maybe don't like that person, or don't know them or are afraid of them. But paste a smile on your face, because it will have an effect. And don't worry about being a hypocrite, because it's not hypocritical to want to deal pleasantly with someone, to want to be friendly with someone, even if you're not yet there. And there's nothing hypocritical about trying to change the circumstance to a better situation. So paste a smile on your face, try it, you'll see it works.